we are gathered here to stand in solidarity with the Cherry Jagan Research Institute. As you know, the rule of law is under threat by no other than the Chief Executive Officer of the land, who in his conduct and in his statement issued last night has disregarded all the protection which the law accords to a tenant and summarily terminated a 99-year lease unilaterally without giving any notice whatsoever, and ordered the tenant to vacate the premises within 24 hours. Even a month-to-month tenancy, the tenant is protected and a landlord is required to serve a notice to quit, then go to court and get a possession order, and then get an ejectment warrant before you can eject a tenant. This president has thrown all of that protection out of the window, and by himself determined that this tenancy is invalid when they have received rent every year. Since they went into government, they received rent for the year 2015, 2016 and 2017. They have already received rent for the year 2017 for this tenancy. And yet, like Rip Van Winkle, they wake up one morning and decided that the tenancy is invalid and wants to oust from possession this institute. So this here is, and then look at this institution. This is first of all is not causing the treasury a cent. This building is being maintained, etc. by the institute. But look at the drop bond. You have $14 million being paid per month to rent a house in Alboystown to store condom and lubricants. $90 million has already been paid for the year 2016. $180 million has been budgeted for 2017. Cabinet subcommittee has recommended that that contract be terminated or at least reviewed. No step is being taken to do that, but you have all manner of efforts are being expended to terminate this tenancy, which is harming no one. Cherry Jagan's contribution to Guyana, to the national patrimony, to colonial history, to the struggle after colonialism for free and fair elections, is by itself part of our national treasure and part of our national history. And all that is being done here is that the artifacts, the archival material, the vestiges of his struggle are all contained in this house, in this building. And that's all that is being housed here. How that can harm anyone? How that can harm anyone? But this is just an act of spite, an act of political vendetta, and an act of political vindictiveness. And of course, it's an assault on the rule of law and on the constitutional right to property. Leasehold interest is considered property in law, and the Constitution protects that. You can't take away a person's proprietary interest without paying him compensation, and that's protected by Article 142 of the Constitution. The President's action is a violation of the Constitution.